Welcome to sportsvenueguides.com, your ultimate stadium guide. Visit our website for the full guide to tickets, travel, and hotels. Today, we're heading to the London Stadium, the home of West Ham United. I'll take you through the best ways to get there, by car, by bus, by bike, from the airport, and by tube and train. Stay until the end to get our best travel tips. Let's start with driving. The London Stadium is located in the Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park, Stratford, with the postcode E202ST. The stadium is accessible via the A12, but on match days, road closures are in place around the venue for the safety of fans, and traffic in the area becomes extremely congested. There is no public parking at the stadium itself. It's officially designated as a public transport destination. The closest parking is at Westfield Stratford City, where chargeable parking is available from around £8. Be aware that road closures begin 3 hours before kickoff and remain in place for 2 hours after the final whistle, which can make getting away after the game a slow process. A much better option is to park at an outer London Underground station and take the tube to Stratford. You'll save yourself the stress and arrive much more relaxed. If you do park at Westfield, allow plenty of time to walk through the shopping centre and across the Olympic Park to the stadium. London has excellent bus services running to the Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park. Stratford Bus Station and Stratford City Bus Station are both close to Stratford Station, with numerous routes dropping you within walking distance of the ground. The 388 bus is particularly useful as it travels directly through the Olympic Park itself, stopping near the London Aquatic Centre, just a short walk from the stadium. Buses are affordable and convenient, though traffic can build up on match days. For speed, the tube is often the better option, but the bus is perfect if you're coming from parts of East London not served by the Underground. Now for something a bit different, arriving by bike. The Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park is extremely cycle-friendly, and London's cycle superhighway extends from central London all the way to Stratford City. If you don't have your own bike, London has cycle docking stations scattered throughout the Olympic Park, including at the London Aquatic Centre, the Copper Box Arena, and near Stratford Station. You can hire a bike from as little as a few pounds and cycle right to the stadium through the beautiful parkland. It's a brilliant way to arrive. You'll avoid the crowds on public transport, and there's plenty of cycle parking available around the ground. For fans flying in, London is served by multiple airports and all have good connections to Stratford. From Heathrow, take the new Elizabeth line, which takes around 45 minutes. From Gatwick, take Thameslink to Farrington, and then connect to the Elizabeth line, which takes around an hour. From Stansted, regular coach services run directly to Stratford, making it one of the easiest airports if you're heading to the London Stadium. From London City Airport, take the DLR to Canning Town and change for the Jubilee line to Stratford. You can be at the ground in around 30 minutes. Whichever airport you arrive at, the connections to Stratford are excellent. And finally, the tube and train, by far the most popular and recommended way to reach the stadium. Stratford Station is a major transport hub served by the Jubilee Line, Central Line, Docklands Light Railway, London Overground, Elizabeth Line, and National Rail. It's around a 15 to 20 minute walk from Stratford to the stadium through the Olympic Park. From Stratford, follow the signs via Bridge 1 near the London Aquatic Centre or Bridge 5 next to the iconic Arcelor Mittel Orbit sculpture. The walk through the parkland is part of the matchday experience. You'll be surrounded by fellow Hammers heading towards the ground, past fountains, and along the riverside. Other key tips: Stratford International is also within 20 minutes walk and is served by the DLR and Southeastern high-speed services from St Pancras. If you want to avoid the busiest stations, consider putting Mill Lane on the DLR, just a 10-minute walk from the ground, or Hackney Wick, also around 10 minutes away on the opposite side of the stadium. If you're travelling from outside London, Stratford is incredibly well connected. From the north, take a train to Liverpool Street or St Pancras. Then connect via the Elizabeth Line, Central Line, or high-speed services. From the south, Stratford is easily reached via the Jubilee Line from London Bridge or Waterloo. From the west, the Central Line from Paddington or the Elizabeth Line provide direct services. Trains and tubes on match days are packed with Hammers fans, so the journey itself feels like part of the build-up. The atmosphere builds from the moment you step off the platform and head through Westfield towards the Olympic Park. It's the perfect way to soak it all in before you hear bubbles ring out across the stadium. No matter how you travel, leave yourself extra time on match days. The closer it gets to kickoff, the busier it gets. And remember, the journey is part of the experience. Whether it's walking through Westfield, cycling through the Olympic Park, or joining thousands of fans streaming past the orbit, it all builds towards that special moment when the bubbles float across the pitch. Thanks for watching this guide. If you found it helpful, hit like and subscribe or visit sportsvenueguides.com for more travel tips and stadium guides. And most importantly, come on you Irons!